Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to part 10 of our Bring Back Max Power series, where we are continuing to look at the September 2005 edition of Max Power magazine. So why are we bringing back Max Power? Well, on the 14th of July 2024, we'll be returning to the Staffordshire County Showground near Stafford for the Max Power reunion show. We can expect to see cars from the Max Power days, modern builds, retro cars, Max Power babes, and much, much more. If you want to find out more about the Max Power reunion show, then head over to the Max Power reunion show Instagram page, Facebook page, and website for more details. So, in part 10, we're going to take a look at how to buy and modify an MG ZR. Okay, this is the Maxit for the MG ZR and ZS. And if you really want to be pernickety, the 25 or say the Rover 200 are free. So, let's see what you can do to improve your car. Let's start off with induction. You could just use a simple K&N panel filter. If you're modding on a budget, a panel filter is a sweet choice. Don't expect a massive power gain, maybe around 2 to 3 brake horsepower. Or you could use a Piper Cross Black Mamba. This is about £250. It's based on the old Viper induction kit. It features a carbon heat protective wrap, but Mamba boasts black powder coated aluminium rather than red. If you didn't need the ducting, you can knock off £50 off the price. Or, if you really want to spend some money, you could spend £285 on an ITG Maxigen. It's the greatest of them all. Its build quality and foam filter encased in heat protective carbon translates to as much as 10 extra horsepower. You could get this for a ZS 2.5 litre KV6, but hopefully you'll be able to get this for a ZR version as well. When we mention the ZS, we're talking about the Rover 400 era car from 1995 till the end of Rover from about 2005. Suspension. If you were looking for something on a budget, then Spack Springs at £110. So it's no surprise Spack Springs will only fit ZRs, excluding the VVC. You can expect a 35 to 40mm drop, a firmer ride and all-round better handling. If you want to spend a wee bit more, £475 would buy you some Koni SSK springs and dampers. It's available to fit ZRs and ZSs. Or if you really wanted to spend big money on suspension, £685 would buy you some KW Variant 1 coilovers. Don't let Variant 1's entry-level status fool you. This is top stuff. It's fixed rate damping but set to a level that's ideal for B-road abusers. You can spec a 30 to 80mm drop. How about some body kits? So Motobuild do the Motobuild Komodo at £725. It's a heavenly helping of street styling to suit both ZR and ZS. It's a classic Jap style look that's helped massively with the skirts flaring up the rear quarter panels. Or how about a Mioneer Minbari 2? At between £2,400 to £2,650. This is the wildest kit available for ZRs. Minbari 2 is a real looker and will steer all attention your way on the street. Its only downfall is the price. It's very expensive. The extra £250 in the price shown is what you'll pay to have Mioneer fit your bonnet and prime it ready for paint. And there's another Mioneer kit here on the Max Power Rover, I believe. Or perhaps you want the STX Invader. Ignore the really crap wheels in the picture. Big bumpers front and back and a meaty pair of skirts inject a cool whack of street cool into the ZR. The front bumper comes up and around the lights, incorporating the grille. This is a great value for money package at £535. How about some wheels? So you could have some Wheelface Street Octane. Big time design for ZRs, black spokes with a polished lip. It's a killer look, and the Street Octane is a great value for money example. Or how about the TSW Pace? Thin metal spoke designs like Pace rock to the beat on both hatchbacks like ZRs and ZS style saloons. We'd recommend an 18-inch fitment for both motors. Or how about the RVS Sport? It's not a new design or the most affordable rim, but the Sport is cooler than a reindeer's red-nosed knob. A bigger version of Super Sport is available in sizes up to 19 inches. Moving on to bonnets. Well, of course, you could have a Mioneer Mimbari 2 bonnet skin for £250 or £500 fitted and primed. Styling on ZRs doesn't come any fiercer than the mighty Mimbari 2. It's only let down, like most Mioneer products, is the high cost. But if you've got the readies, this is one seriously hot styling mod. You could have a 206 WRC style bonnet. The WRC style vents, long sweeping and curving lines marry it perfectly to both the ZR and ZS. Both cars feature smooth bubbly lines as standard. This 206 inspired hood simply makes it sexier. And you get that for £65. If you want to complement your bonnet, you could get yourself a GTIR Scoop. Nissan Sunny GTIRs are rare beasts, yet we recognise their distinctive bonnet vents. Plonking one on either a ZR or ZS bonnet will toughen up both rides a treat, as well as keep hard-driven motors cool. Mirrors, you've got M3 style for £59 for a pair. The cheeky bulge of these horny looking glasses takes to both MGs better than UHU to junkies. They come supplied with custom base plates and can be left in raw red or primed and sprayed to match the bodywork. That's £59 for the pair. Or for £35 for the pair, or per pair, you have some Essex style M3 style. Cool window corner styling can be fantastically affordable, as is the case with this handsome pair. We boast LED side repeaters and a blue neon glass surround. Okay, let's talk some big power modifications. What about a fuel pressure regulator? This clever piece of kit increases fuel delivery, an essential mod for engines tuned above a basic state. For example, if you're running a pair of cams, one of these regulators is key. And also factor in the cost of a head gasket for the K-Series engines as well. Black Diamond clutch. You're looking at about £147. Clutch slip is an agonising pain in the cock that wastes power, so fit an uprated clutch system like Black Diamond's that hails up to 20% extra clamping. The one shown here fits the MG ZR 160 1.8 VVC. For £265 you could get a flywheel from Motor Build. Swapping to a lighter flywheel reduces the amount of work required to rotate it on the end of the crank. More BHP is freed up, increasing your throttle response and giving more acceleration. What about a nitrous progressive control? Nitrous rocks. Using a controller rocks even more, as it can be programmed to inject precise amounts of laughing gas at key stages. Offering a progressive supply of power can store 10 data settings. That's £470. The Street Blaster 100L or 100i, claimed to be the simplest nitrous system to install and loved by many, Street Blaster is ideal for MGs. It will fit both the ZR and ZS and comes with jets capable of flowing an extra 25 bhp. Through 100 bhp jets are available. And the kit with a bit of tinkering can easily flow up to 200 brake horsepower. £470 for that. Clusters, you can have your Lexus style black backed Lexus style lights that rock the big one. They're cool, classy and racked with stonking street appeal. Get a pair of silver indicator bulbs though. The fried egg look sucks the big one. £150. Or perhaps some LED rear clusters. Clusters with LEDs, not bulbs, are 2005's lighting phenomena. The techie benefits include low power usage, little heat output and a massive lifespan. But more importantly, they're more of a turn on than Paris Hilton's Grot video. And you're looking at £200 for that. Let's take a look at some brakes. So you could have some EBC Turbo Groove Discs Green Stuff V4 pads. This pairing is spot on for first time maxers wanting a taste of better braking. They're available to fit both ZR 1.8 and ZS 1.8 2.5 litre models. Top value, £133 for the discs, £43 for the pad. High spec motor sport brake conversion. No one does big brake caliper kits for the ZR or ZS, but High Spec can supply the parts for £705. Do the design and development for £153 and fit it. Once the first kit isn't designed, it will cost £153 less than the listed price of £840. Interior styling. Demon Tweaks are always an awesome choice for sourcing stacks of cool interior mods like bucket seats, steering wheels, cages. For Pacific MG, ZR and ZS mods, call the guys at Motobuild. For stuff like tax disc holders, knobs and heel plates. Vertical doors. Bling my thing. After kitting up the bodywork and filling the arches with huge wheels, it's time for some Lambo style doors. BMT fit hinges that allow your doors to flip up a full 90 degrees. A massive crowd puller at the shows. And for that you're looking at about £1,750 fitted. Exhausts. Pico, land your project a tidy stainless steel pipe package and choose from a mind-blowing choice of 25 designs. This system fits the MG ZR 1.8 and 2.5 litre models. Prices are slightly lower than quoted below for 1.4 and 1.8 ZRs. DNX. Unifit pipes can be a traffic warden to fit, but the rewards are monumental when they look like this. DNX Screamer. The big fat fistable hole will delight both ZR and ZS lovers alike. And you're looking at about £132. An MG ZR Express. Little known to most outside the ill-fated Longbridge plant is MG's stonking ZR Express van. Based on the ZR hatchback, it's packing 17-inch wheels, electric windows and mirrors, a 160 bhp 1.8 litre engine, alarm and central locking, rear spoiler and sill finishes. It's Insurance Group 5, making it cheaper than most Max Motors to insure. Better still, 2-year-old models are selling for under £7,000 at time of print. Your MG or ZS could look like this. So there's a Mioneer one, another Mioneer MG ZR, and Michael Gilbert's Mioneer ZR. How much? So you could get a 2001 model at time of print on a Y plate with 30,000 miles for just over £6,000. You could get a 1.4 ZR 3-door, 2003, 10,000 miles on the clock. We're looking at the time of print 6270. Or perhaps you fancied an MG ZR 2.5 litre V6 with 20,000 miles for £5,770. So you've bought the car and you've got a car that's valued at £5,260, and this is for a 1.4 ZR with 30,000 miles and factory fitted security. So if you were a 19-year-old student with 1 year's no claims, living in a medium rated crime zone, car parked off the road, clean licence, comprehensively you were looking at £2,058. If you were a grafter, Mr. Grafter is a 22-year-old factory worker with 3 years no claims. He lives in a medium crime zone with the car parked on his drive. He has a clean licence. Fully comp, you were looking at £680. And finally, quote 3 is Mr. Mileage. It's a 26-year-old sales rep with 6 years no claims, living in a high crime zone with the car garaged. He has 3 points on his licence. Fully comp, £405. And if you were looking for useful contacts, you have the MG Car Enthusiasts Club, unofficial MG Rover Enthusiasts, MG Rovers Direct, Carnisia, Artec, ArcSpeed and Raven Hydraulics. So, there you go. There's how to buy an MG ZR and how to modify an MG ZR or ZS or Rover 25 or Rover 200. We'll be back with part 11 of Bring Back Max Power, where we'll be continuing to look at the September 2005 edition of Max Power magazine. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you very soon. Farewell.